Part two, doing a missing person reading on Jewel Sky. I've done part one already. If you have not seen part one, at the end of this reading, make sure you click on that um, video at the end. Okay, on the upper, I believe on the upper left corner. Anyway, recap real quick. Family looking for answers. In February, disappearance of North Carolina mother of three, Jewel Sykes. Now, I don't know if it's Sykes or Skies, but if I'm wrong about her last name, I apologize in advance, okay? I'm just going to say Jules. But anyway, let me see here. Jewel Sykes has been missing since February the 2nd of this year. The 37-year-old was last seen at the residency she had been staying at with her boyfriend. Okay, so she does have a boyfriend. Okay. So she was staying at this residency with her boyfriend in Halifax County, North Carolina. Jewel's mother, Lisa Sky, told Dateline that after not hearing from her daughter for longer than usual, she reported her missing to Weldon Police Department on March the 3rd. Okay, so anyway, this is Jewel. Let's go ahead and continue. This is part two. Whatever you see in here, this reading concerning the missing 37-year-old Jewel, it is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for intimate purpose only. I have to say that, okay, family? Because this is a very serious matter. Her family did not ask me to do this reading. I'm doing this as a labor of love, okay? So make sure you hit that, give me that thumbs up coming in. I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading, family, on Jewel. I'm going to start off using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. It would help me get an idea of the background energies that was going on with Jewel that led up to her disappearance. And if she had encountered anyone, or could have been, or somebody else could have been in her company, I would get their energies also, okay? But these are those shadow energies of an individual. And we all know what that shadow part is about, okay? It's not really good, if you know what I mean. Pretty much those shadow characteristics of an individual when it comes to how they're thinking and their, how they're feeling, shall I say, as well as their actions. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, Holy Spirit, seeking clarity on the disappearance of Jewel. What was those shadow energy that was going on with Jewel on the day she disappeared? What led up to Jewel's disappearance, seeking clarity about those shadow energies that was going on with Jewel. I don't know why I want to say Jewel, but I think it's Jewel. And pay attention to repeated messages as well, okay? Okay. The first card is Temptation. And we did see already in the first part one, temptation did come out, okay? So somebody was tempted. Next, I have internalizing, taking things in. Next, I have the word drunk. So there was definitely some self-medicating going on. Somebody was drinking, whether it was Jewel that was drinking allegedly, or whomever that was in her presence on that day was drinking. At the head, I have evasive. This is one who avoids commitment. And I have here rejection. Somebody was feeling rejected. And over here in the secret place, I have complacency. I think about somebody that's unaware of danger. Okay. And in the center, I have abuse is playing a part. Next, I have awkward, somebody feeling awkward. Next, I have betrayal. Now, for me to see betrayal, this can let me know that Jewel had experienced betrayal and it's by somebody that she knows. Now, people can put people up. I mean, people can get people to, do things for them. If you know what I mean. Okay, let me bring this down some. Alrighty. Okay, envy is playing a part. Next, we have sabotage. I think about self-sabotage. Or she could have actually been sabotage. Next, I have desperation. It's playing a part. Behind that, rejection. Next, I have regret. Feelings of regret. Behind that, complacency. Next, I have coercion. Now, right here, I think about someone using force or threats, trying to get you to see things their way or to do something against your will. Also, I think about coercion. I think about partnership, alliance. Also, someone forming an alliance with someone. Okay, and behind that, abuse. So going down, I have sabotage, coercion, and I have betrayal. I've already pre-shuffled. Let's continue. Next, I have the word brutality. It's playing a part. Jealousy. And remember, we did see the message that let us know that somebody was avoiding commitment. So I have here jealousy. Next, I have blindsided. Somebody caught off guard. They're not focused. And behind that, envy. At the head, I have guilt. And behind guilt, I have sabotage. Next, I have selfishness. And behind that, desperation. And in the secret place, I have gossip. The streets are talking. Or little birdie could have gotten in Jewel's ear or somebody else's ear, but somebody's talking about somebody. And in the center, I have drowning. It's a good chance she could have drowned. Or she was drowning in her emotions. Let's go around one more time. And then I'm going to start on the clue deck. Yep. Okay, next I have condescending. Heartbroken. So not only was someone feeling heartbroken, and I'm going to go ahead and say Jewel, not only was she feeling heartbroken, jealousy is playing a part, and betrayal. Next, I have explosive. I think about emotions heating up, okay? Sudden violent behavior. Behind that, blindsided. At the head, somebody carrying burdens. And guilt. And guilt. Over here, I have ghosting. This one that's not reliable. Let me just say that. This is one that leaves you hanging, abandons you. And behind that, selfishness. Over here, I have lustful. Remember, we saw the message, evasive, someone that avoids commitment. Well, I have here lustful. This is someone that has more than one sexual partner. Okay? Could have been some cheating going on. But anyway, lustful. Behind that, gossip. And remember in part 1, information was coming out, something about, sex for sale, organizations. Anyway, in the center, I have denial. So was it Jewel that was in denial? Or was it her partner that was in denial? As far as what was going on with her, in her personal life. All I know is something definitely jumped off. 'Cause I'm seeing this right here, explosive. Okay? I think about a ticky time bomb, sudden violent behavior. Somebody coming out very arrogant. Let me see what come back out. Those shouted energy was going on with Jewel on the day she disappeared. What those shouted energy was going on with Jewel on the day she disappeared. Hold up. They came out too fast, family. What those shouted energy was going on with Jewel the day she disappeared. The thing Spirit wants to know concerning the disappearance of Jewel. Oop. Alrighty. As you see, these messages are repeating themselves. There was some drinking. If she doesn't drink, whomever she likes to get close to her drinks, okay? I have here drunk. I have here defensive. Somebody coming out defensive. And for me to see this right here, somebody probably was accused us of wrongdoing as well. I have here closed off. I let many of you know, this is what I was picking up about her. She's someone that's very closed off. She shuts down. She doesn't let you in, okay? Or she could be somewhere closed off. Let me just say that, okay? It could be both. I have her domineering. Somebody comes out very domineering, a control freak. I have here depression. Like Jewel was experiencing some depression. I have here drained, feeling emotionally drained. I have here held hostage. It's a good chance she could have been taken against her will. Abducted, but taken against her will. Also, I think about she could have been in an environment that she couldn't see a way out, that she wanted out. It just depends on what this meant to Jewel. Could this been personal at home? She felt trapped and couldn't see a way out, or could this be due to the environment that she found herself in, away from home? Could it be that she felt trapped and she couldn't see a way out? But anyway, held hostage is coming out. And I have abandonment issues. Someone has abandonment issues, and if a person don't get this in check, they can easily be a control freak and very domineering, okay? A lot of time, a person like this wants you all to themselves, okay? Controlling. Okay, let's continue. Just trying to get an idea what I'm looking at concerning this case. I'm getting ready to start on my clue deck. Okay, it's quite thick. I can't control what comes out. Whatever do come out is not my opinion. These are just random messages, okay? Holy Spirit, some dark truth and clarity about the disappearance of Jewel. What up to Jewel's disappearance? Where is Jewel? Some clarity about the disappearance of Jewel. It has her close to home. Now remember in part 1, what stood out was landmark. Okay, something about a landmark, and also near a church. That was in part 1, and this says close to home. whatever that means, okay? All right, family. Whatever you see here, family, remember, it's not my opinion, okay? I'm just a messenger. I'm just praying that this sister will be found for the sake of her family, because there's nothing like not knowing. So I have her close to home. And remember part 1 about the church. I mentioned a landmark and something about near a church. It has here, check near cemetery wooded lot area. Question protective order, court order, present or past. Present danger of violence, of sexual assault, abuse, and threats. So this is pertaining to past or present. Something about a court order. They don't want to be exposed. So I think about somebody, shady background. Burning to hide evidence of DNA. And we did see the word explosive. So it can pertain to burning something as well, okay? I'm not saying that she's burnt or anything. Ghosting. Remember the word ghosting? I told you it's like abandoning someone. According to the spirit, it's like she was dropped off. Ghosting, abandoned. This came out in part 1. The spirit let me know somebody lived a double life. Sex for sale. And also the spirit letting me know that she was in that wide path, and that's the path that's full of distraction on the wrong things or on the wrong individuals. Okay? Something about boat. So does Jewel know anyone that owns a boat? Something about a boat. Near industrial buildings, warehouse, factory, manufacturing plants. I'm not getting a strong hit on that. This is allegedly family. I have water. She could be near water or in. Meet up with them. Like she met up with somebody. Secret, the lovers. Now, I don't know if she was presently still with her children's father, because she has 3 children. Allegedly, she could have been seeing somebody else. Within walking distance, not far. Now, also in part 1, you know, the message moved to another location came out. So keep all that in mind, because she could have been moved. Whether on her own or, you know, she could have been moved somewhere else. Something about groups. It's coming out. Groups. Remember that word lustful? Came right back out. Showing strong feelings of sexual desires, lustful thoughts. Upset, looking for answers, seeking closure. Partner in crime, alliance, mutual benefits. I'm going to read that again. Something about partners in crime, alliance, mutual benefits. These individuals got something in common. And they formed an alliance with each other. Mental health unbalance. This could be Jewel energy. I have here dark crawl space. Sexually taken advantage of, not willing. All I know is, from what I'm seeing here, family, it's allegedly, we know that. But I have two messages that came out pretty much, telling me the same thing. This says close to home, and this says within walking distance, not far. But in part one, the messages were alluding to that she could have been moved. And that can happen, I never know who's watching my videos, my video readings. A lot of times a person can be a step ahead because they're watching these videos, and they move people. It does happen because a lot of times they have people assisting and helping them that keeps their ears to the street, and not only that, they check out social media. But if Jewel and her children's father were together, what's this all about? Meet up with them. Meeting up with who? Was she still talking to was she talking to an ex or somebody? Or did her children's father have an idea that she was cheating? Somebody was doing them. Please know that. Because what came out in this reading was not committed and having strong sexual desires. And possibly, allegedly, could have been, tricking out here, selling sex. So, some clues did come out, family. Like I said, I'm not really sure what this is about. Unless something happened to her and somebody could have, used a boat and, put her, here. God forbid, none of this is my opinion. And then see how this right here, it says upset, looking for answers, seeking closure. What would this be about? Is this about the present relationship that she's in with her children's father? Or is this somebody else? Or this is an ex of somebody? But somebody could also, if it's not Jewel background, somebody could have a background of dealing with, unlawful, acts as far as organizations. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading, family. See, clue removed. And remember, we saw ghosting. That's somebody that's abandoning somebody. They ghost you. They drop you off. They leave you. This says clue. The word removed. What was removed? Was she removed from one location to another? Or her clothes could have been removed. Something was removed. It has here question friend. Maybe a friend might know what, Jewel was into. Maybe Jewel talked to that friend and that friend knows about, her secrets as far as, having that, secret life as far as things that were going on with her nobody else knows about. It has her standing their ground. Deception, I did not call or text anyone back. Lies, false narrative. Accident, cover up, no one's talking. Bipolar disorder, unusual moods. Met a male online. The need for closure, desire answers to make a decision. So I'm still getting something about for a person have the need for closure, a lot of times they meet up with somebody. But who? That is the question. Meeting up with who? Transported by a vehicle. They are rebellious, allegedly. Include the word flowers, bullying, dealing with some bullying, relationship not healthy, inside location. They can be inside, like inside of a building, inside water, inside the ground. I mean, it just saying inside, that's all. This says weapon used, allegedly. And it just says fast food, like a burger, or where you get burgers, fries, and shakes. That's all it's saying, but it's not saying like the actual, restaurant, okay? It just says in a tight space, can't move, trapped. All right, family, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. It has here, clue the word dumpster. Maybe there's some items that could have been thrown in the dumpster to throw people off, the authorities off. Trailer, campground, cottage, or tent. And these are just clues, family. Trailers, a campground, cottage, or tent area. Feels weak, trying to hold on. Time is running out, feels hopeless. Question, relationship partner. So it looked like he may know more the way he's saying. If anything, as far as those personal things that was going on between him and her, okay, that he may know about, that could be some clues as far as what happened to her. Because I'm not here trying to you know, blame anybody. I let the spirit do the talking. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here, fam. We're going to just hope for the best. I feel like the more I'm shuffling, the worse it's looking. The more I shuffle, the worse it's looking. But anyway, thank you for watching, fam. According to the spirit, wherever she is, she's not that far, okay? And I'm not familiar with that area. All I know is it's in Halifax County, okay? Remember landmark, remember near the church, near a cemetery, and also those other additional key locations the spirit was talking about manufacturing plants and all of that. Maybe that's the background of her boyfriend, her children's father. Maybe he worked at any of those kind of locations. Doesn't mean she's there, but a lot of times the spirit will reveal those hidden things about an individual to give a person an idea what the message is saying concerning somebody. Because, for instance, if he has a background in manufacturing, like a manufacturing plant or warehouse or whatever, maybe a person might take this reading more seriously because they be like, oh, you know what? There's something to this right here. So I might need to watch this over again and pay attention to the message. So anyway, thank you for watching, family. Sending much